like the lion. They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga too, man. This your boy 503 Line, man. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC. That's the Lions Den's boxing community, man. For those who don't know, now y'all know, man. I see y'all following up in here today, man. 704 Joe in the building. He say 503 quarterback this damn thing. Dallas, Texas. Well, I'm going to be Deshaun Watson. You can be Dak Prescott. You understand me? How about that? You know what I'm talking about, man? I see you in the building, big snack pack. He say, salute, cuz. 50 motherfucking 3. What up with it? What it was, cuz? That's my nigga right there, big snack pack. Rico Shaw in the building. 704 Joe, he say, salute. Yeah, man, it's going down, man, on this Freaky Friday, man. I got my brothers in here with me, man, the whole game. Squad pulling up, man. The usual suspect, Houston Hardhitters, is in the building. I got my co-host with the most in the building. You understand me? Always holding it down no matter what. Much respect to my wild one. You understand me? King of the North Side. Oh, I feel like I got L File in here. What Brooklyn at? Goddamn me, East Coast holding it down. And of course, I got the glue of the Houston Hard Hitters, man. Stay ready, boxing TV. You ain't gotta get ready if you motherfucking stay ready, huh? And boys, them boys ready. They staying ready. The way has been made, man, for this fight. We're gonna talk about it a little bit, man. I'm gonna get y'all thoughts. I'm gonna try to pull up the video so y'all can see it, man. But first things first, man. Let me introduce my panel, man. You understand me, man? I got my co-host with the most in the building, man. Art fella, man, King of the North, man. What's up with it, Art?
Yeah, it's your favorite, yeah, your most hated Art fella. Back for another live salute to the whole panel. You know what I mean? We got a nice live one today. You know what I mean? Salute to the whole LDBC. Salute to the chat. You know what I mean? Participate. Smash that like button first of all. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Let's get it in.
Already, man. I see you in the building, D McGee. What's up with it? McGee, huh? That's my nigga right there. Yeah, man. I see you in the building, big snack pack. He say, stay ready. Salute, cuz already, man. And of course, man, I got my brother in here, man. L5, what Brooklyn at, man. You understand me, bro? L5, man, let the people know what you got going, man. You wasn't able to join us yesterday, man, but you here today holding it down with us, man. What's good with you, L5?
Chilling, family. Shout out to you, 503. Shout out to everybody in the chat who came through to peep us out early in the game. I appreciate y'all coming through to check out me and my man on this boxing talk. Much love to my other fine panelists, the true king of the North, the Northern Star, up north, our fellas, and the glue of not only this panel, but the LDBC in general, man, like Mr. Dependable, B-Mac.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what he is. Mr. The Michelin man around this hoe.
That's a compliment and a diss all at the same time, because as soon as you said Michelin man, I thought of the big marshmallow looking motherfucker. I'm like, I ain't that goddamn big. Oh man,
nah, you missed the Dependable on the Animal.
Hey man, salute to y'all. I appreciate the love, man.
Nah, man. It wasn't in that type of way, bro. It was more so in a tire way, like the tires, bro. It wasn't about them.
Oh yeah, I know it wasn't, man. I'm just saying, I'm a joker, so my mind it works different. That's all I can say.
Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I'm gonna leave that roast session for Junior the Truth, Abel Mahari, and Mr. Wingman. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't got into it yet. I love good roast, but that was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I just watch the patrons as they go along.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I wouldn't. I'm gonna just let y'all niggas know, man. I wouldn't fuck with Gregory Wide, Jesse Wide. You know, I wouldn't fuck with none of them Wide boys. I wouldn't fuck with Junior the Truth. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to roast a motherfucker, please just leave Junior alone. You understand me? Because that nigga's he's a roaster. You know what I'm saying? That's what he likes to do. You know what I'm
Junior's
saying?
a demon, bro, with the snapping game, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But let's go ahead and talk some boxing, man. Like I say, it's Friday, man. The weight has been made. I'm gonna pull up this picture, man, so y'all can see this shit y'all self, man. Both fighters came in and made weight, man. So kudos to my man's Charlo and of course Tony Harrison, the champ. Let me see. Let me hit this screenshot right quick. Boom. We're gonna do that. Yeah, man, it's going down. Hope y'all can see that just fine, man. But this is the video right here I was talking about earlier with Charlo and Harrison. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Check out your boy, all fellas. Check him out.
Silly.
Check him out. Goof. But he called Mel a cornball though. He called look at my nigga, bro. Look at that, bro. My nigga is my
Gonna
nigga.
get sat down. He gonna get sat down in the 7th round.
Look at that face, bro. Look at his eyes. Look at that. Do it look like he playing? And look at what Tony Harrison is doing, y'all. I can't make this stuff up, bro. I can't make it up. I see my man 704 Joe say look at my boy Thomas Hitman Hearns. Yeah, man, that's that real Detroit crunk. You understand me? Tony Harrison is the new crunk. You know what I'm saying? Without the master in that bitch. You know, the real master. Rico Shaw say I just tuned in. Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, stay ready. I'm gonna come to you first because give me your thoughts, man. What was your thoughts about the video clip I just showed y'all, man? Why do you think Tony Harrison is such he's so happy he in a joyful, playful mood, man? Why is that? You think he's trying to get in Charlo head still?
That ain't no joyful, playful mood, nigga. It's acting. Oh, ain't nothing. He just acting. See, that's what you get. That's an actor. Trying to get in Cholo head, yeah, he's trying. But you see how calm and composed my boy was? Did you see it? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Nigga, the more he act, the more I'm looking at it like, God damn, you making it worse and worse on your ass. Like it might happen. Like I'm saying 10 rounds, but every time I see a video, I'm like it goes down 9, 8, 7. Shit. I'm thinking mid rounder, knockout. Like, he just ain't making it no better on himself. I know it's a lot of it's a lot of tweeners. You don't know. You got your Tony Harrison fans. You got your Charlo fans. And I know I'm from Texas, so I'm rooting for mine regardless. So if I'm eat crow, I'm gonna eat crow on my. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat crow on my own turf.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a ride with mine. But I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, bro, that shit looks so fake to me. But that's just me. It might not look like that to others, but coming from where I'm from, niggas that act like that, fake. Period. That's just down here in the city. When they acting and shit like that, that mean when we get out there and it really go down, they gonna be the first one to take off running, or the first one to hide behind somebody, or the first one that start that they have that hold me back moment because they acting. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm.
mouth speak, especially them hold me back moments. because they still putting on a show, and that's all I see is him trying to put on a show.
Okay. I see you in the building. Miss Boxing. She say salute 503 line panel in chat. How you doing, Queen? Y'all be sure to tune in to Miss Boxing show tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's wine and grind. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday night. I think that's at 9 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? KK, close the door, baby. But yeah, man. All fella, man, I'm gonna come to you, man. What are your thoughts, man, on the video clip I just played? You understand me? Why is Tony Harrison quote unquote acting? Let's stay ready, tell it.
Yeah, he acting like a thespian. You know what I mean? A professional actor. I mean, um, he's doing a lot of things that are showing me that he's nervous. He's talking too much. He's doing too much, trying to do too much things to get in the head of Charlo. It's almost like this is his last ditch effort, and he knows this is a crucial part of his game plan is to get Charlo unnerved. He also kind of looked to me a little gaunt. Look thin, frail. Saw too much of his jawline. Didn't like that. Charlo looks fresh. Charlo looks like he's supposed to be there. He looks composed, and I'm solidified and composed with my pick with Charlo stopping this fool in the 7th round. Guys acting real silly. You know what I mean? Doing that shit with the belt, playing it like a guitar. You ain't no rock star, boy. You know what I mean? You ain't no rock star. Getting put to sleep at 7. That's my take.
Man, bro. I went back and listened to the show, man, like yesterday, and all I felt like going against the grain and picking Charlo was just a highlight of my day yesterday, man. I must confess, man. I really thought he was gonna ride out with his Detroit native. I thought he was gonna ride with the champ. But it is what it is, man. We gonna see how all this shit pan out, man. I see you in the building, quick. L5, man, I'm gonna come to you though, bro. What's your thoughts, man, as it relates to the clip I just played, man? The way in, why do you think Tony Harrison is so playful, and so joyful, quote unquote? Stay ready, say is acting. What's your thoughts about it, man? I see you in the building, Carla Jenkins. She said, I agree. I'm just dropping by. Hit the like button. I already appreciate that, Miss Jenkins. But go ahead, L5.
Yeah, I think he's trying to hype himself up. I think he probably feels like a lot of people that getting into Charlo's head may have worked out for him. Even though, like, I don't think he was in Charlo's head in the first fight. I think a lot of the head games started immediately after they gave Charlo the loss in the ring, like where they started ribbing each other back and forth and whatnot. But I think he thought that he may be able, like my man said, to get him unnerved. It was a little bit corny as far as the guitar playing, holding the belt upside down too. I hate when people position the belt wrong in proportion to their body, especially upside down. But Harrison did as much as he could do as far as with the head games. I mean, like at this point, like, it's probably a little bit overdone, like to us, and there's no way that it's getting in Charlo's head, at least not as much as it was initially. I think Oddfellas' observation of him looking gaunt, that is Harrison, is a good call. Like Harrison, like usually like the person that like I get concerned as to like the person that's looking to dip off after the weigh-in, like because it looks like he's trying to like chug water or Pedialyte or get something to eat like immediately because they usually feel like faint. Sometimes, I mean, like I try to look into things like that, and I did notice that Harrison did look gaunt, but Charlo actually looked really good, like post weigh-in. He looked ripped, he looked composed, and I hope, and he didn't look dried out either. Like, I mean, I hope he could parlay all those things into the ring and get this division going again. Because if Charlo wins this by knockout, I mean, the division rolls on without a rematch of this fight, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, man. Salute to my nigga Money Brown, man. One of the hardest working niggas in this boxing community, man. This on his page right here, man. Y'all follow the homie Money the Writer. This is where I get all my weigh-in videos from. Cause Money be on it, This FL Jabba right here though. It's the homie FA. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. You finna get your ass beat. Look at FA. FA finna fuck him up. Oh man, everybody laughing too. Like, yeah, boy, look at him. Yeah, boy, you finna get your ass beat. You understand me? Yeah, man. Hey, man, this the future of the hip. Oh wow, look at these guys. Okay. Okay.
All I'm gonna
Yeah.
say is that knockout's gonna be so sweet
Yeah.
tomorrow.
What you say, cuz? Run it back for me.
That knockout is gonna be so sweet,
Give me your
so
thoughts
so
about
sweet.
FL Jolly, man. What's up with the future of the heavyweight division, man? Straight out of Houston, Texas. What you think
Man,
about FA, man?
shout out to my boy, the Nigerian Nightmare, man. Let me tell y'all about FA. FA is gonna be the future of the heavyweight division. Um, he's different. I know we see him as slow, and he is slow, but he ain't Joe Joyce slow. Now that's slow, but nah, he's for heavyweight and his size. He got already speed. Um, he's a great size. He's tall. He's got a great jab. See, that's where he has great jab. He has great time. Ronnie Shields took his time with FA. Uh, just seeing him work and some of the things that I've seen him implement in camps and things like that. I think FA is going to be something serious. It, the fight that I see FA that's going to be a test for FA is going to be when him and Daniel Dubois meet because they're going to have to meet. They coming up same time together, and that's like his running mate. You know what I'm saying? That's who he's gonna have to fight. I ain't worried about nobody like Daniel. Joe Joyce or a lot of these other guys. I know he's probably gonna see one of these other the champions that's up there now, but they're gonna be on their way out the door when he really gets up there to be, a contender. But they're trying to move him fast now, but they were taking their time originally. But I think they should stay on the path that they're going. Keep putting these guys in front of them, like this guy right here. And God, I'm telling you, he gonna be knocking folks out for centuries, for decades to come, for a while. The boy got some power out this world. Both hands.
Yeah, man. My brother just slid in the building, man. Legendary Top Case. I ain't think he was gonna jump on with us today, man. My Houston hard hitter
Yeah.
brother, man. What's good with the top?
You fool, my brother, you fool.
Hey,
Did you
hey, what's up with it?
did you eat good, Top Cats? Was the food
Hey,
good?
man, hey, man. Hey, won't he do it? You know what I mean? What all that? I need some drink now, goddamn nigga. I don't feel my legs. Nah, what's up with it though? How y'all feeling out there, man? It's freaking Friday. The turn up is really real, man. Hey, we one day out. You know what I mean, man? Highly most anticipated, man. One thing that I really they really got me on this fight though. Especially Mac and 503 right here. This shit here is Houston. You know what I'm saying? Our niggas who standing on top in Houston is Charlos. They are the eyes. They are what got the eyes on Houston. You feel me? Do we have a real king? That's what I'm focused on right now in this fight. Do we have a real king in Charlo? I want to find out right now. Everything that he made of is our king, the real deal. That's what I want to find out. You the king of boxing in Houston. Goddamn, I want to see it. Earl Spence running Dallas with an iron fist. I want to. This right here gonna tell me everything about Mel. Anthony Joshua, the king of the UK, all this type of shit. Niggas put his boots on the grind in the States. Let a nigga drop him 4 times and he quit. It's all about what you made of. Anthony Joshua came back to get his revenge. The nigga ran and stayed on the outside of a jab and held. I want to see what Charlo gonna go in, and I want to see what he made of, goddamn. And this right here gonna tell me everything. So I ain't really picking no winner or no side. This what my focus is on this fight right here. I want to know this here is a little more personal for Houston. I want to know where we really at in the boxing game right now. Turn up.
Yeah, man, bro. Talking that ism, you understand me? Let me catch up in this chat though. You understand me? Joe Jag say, "What's up, chat room? Shouts out to the Screwtown hard hitters in the LDBC. Y'all Screwtown boys need to discuss good Houston, Texas rap someday soon. Miss Boxing laughing. We most definitely will do that. Look at Stay Ready. He ready to talk.
Yeah, that's all I really
I was
listen
about
to.
to say that 503. I was about to say, you know that nigga Stay Ready for the go in.
Yeah, he ready.
Yeah,
I was
hey,
jamming
man.
some old school. I had some screw on last night. You feel me? I had Fat Pat. I had some Fat Pat on last night. I banged some J-Dog. You understand me? Behind Tent Volume 1. That limited projects. That hotel classic.
That's just my favorite Fat Pat song, though. I had to get off. I said, this nigga gonna have me wired up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want, since we speaking on J-Dog right now, man, you know, I think what I want my intro to be, you understand me, is that I hit hard. You understand me? On that Behind 10 Volume 1.
Yeah.
Man.
I hit hard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that my intro, man. You understand me? I like that hoe. But yeah, man. He say 50-50 little twin. Stay Ready was just jamming that nigga the other day. Boss
That's
Hog.
my partner. That's my partner. We used to hustle together. Shit, I can call 50 Twin right now. What you mean? Shit,
Yeah,
he just tagged me in some shit. That him and my other partner, Lil C drop. Lil C called me the other day, matter of fact, trying to get me to come over there and play him in some 2K. Talk about you know that nigga Laker fan too. But that's a whole nother boy. We could go on the FaceTime music thing. That's family.
Yeah, for shit show. We don't have to do that, man. Denise Ward say, good evening. Really, how you doing, Queen? Chiquita said, I just picked up my bottle. Okay. Ivan Garcia say, does 503 line have a PayPal where we can drop a super chat? Yeah, you can send me something in the cash app, bro. It's in the description of the video. I see you in the
Put your
building.
cash up in the chat, man.
I see you in the building. New Fat Boy Phoenix. He say I'm rooting for Charlo. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, baby, huh? But look, I want to ask you this, legendary. How you feel about that FA Jabba fight though, man? You know, FA fighting on this card too.
Who he fighting? See what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro.
See what I'm saying? Hey, I'm see right now, man.
They building that nigga, though, bro. They building him.
Nah, I feel you, but this is what I'm saying. See, I'm all about the journey. I'm all about the story too. But it's just so many journeys that a nigga following right now. Like goddamn, Mac. I forgot who I was just telling. I say shit, nigga. Oh, I was on live. I say shit, nigga. I know a nigga who ain't. We know a nigga who ain't never won a fight, and we still fuck with the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nigga,
but he finally won.
This shit. Nigga ain't never won a fight. You understand me? Nigga, we fuck with the nigga like he undefeated. You know what I'm saying? It's really like that, man. But I really want to I really want to see a lot of this shit change, this shit flip. You understand me? Like I'm talking about the game. Niggas coming out here is a hustle. You understand me? A nigga know this ain't the right move to make, so they still do it. You understand me? Terrence Crawford know he ain't got no qualified opponent in his goddamn, so he got to go out here and bang it out with him just to get the people they motherfucking money's worth type. You know, stupid shit. when the real shit that's supposed to be going on, that can be going on, and motherfuckers can't see this whole Eddie Hearn coming out here talking about 50-50, we might entertain, we want the next fighter, but this whole Joshua just told us his next 2 opponents is mandatory. You know what I'm saying? All this whole ass shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. We wouldn't even have to go through this bitch ass shit if it weren't for these fucking sanctioning bodies. All right? Because that's where the shit really stopped. Huh? Because everybody around that hoe doing what they want to do. You understand me? Making new rules and all this type of shit when they new belts and all this type of shit when they want to. And the only reason why they hoe got our attention, because they got a bitch ass belt in their hand. Nigga, fuck that belt. All right? Because if they so fucked up, it's a lot of niggas that can't even win. You know, you go to the goddamn playground and the nigga got a mean jump shot out there, but he ain't in the league. You got a lot of that shit going on around here, man. We ain't gonna have shit. It's gonna be real tight. The hoe took the belt from Devin Haney. Why, niggas? Because Devin Haney stand for everything you stand for. Yo, they see it. They ain't no tapping into him. The nigga already came in on the different. He wouldn't even take money from Floyd. He been knowing the nigga since he was 8 years old. He wouldn't even goddamn. So goddamn, we gotta stop this process right now. This is how this whole feeling. Everybody doing what they want because these whole ass belts. If them belts went there, this whole Anthony Joshua and them wouldn't even have no leverage. Bitch, you gonna come in and make the money or what? We not finna play and have the WBA and all these other motherfuckers come in and help you and all this type of shit from your relationship. That's the game, homie. Look, PBC about to go make their own belt. All right. Cause nigga, fuck you. Fuck the WBO belt, nigga. I'm banging. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go make my own shit. Nigga, it wasn't no motherfucking sanctioning body or no belt until the first nigga created one. So what I'm saying is, nigga, we can do the same goddamn thing. I just the meaningful this shit. I'm like, how long is we gonna go on with this shit? Nigga gonna be that took us all the way to 2025. You understand me? Fuck all that shit. Fuck the waiting, homie. We gotta put our motherfucking boots on the ground and put our motherfucking money together, nigga, and go and make our own shit, nigga. That's the only way this shit ain't gonna be this stressful and all this here. It's just we waiting on fight card after fight card, steady ain't getting what we want and all this shit here. Man, fuck that shit. You understand me, nigga? We need solutions. Solutions to all this whole ass shit. You understand me? Fuck them.
Turn up, man. Yeah, man. Oh, and I'm gonna come to you, man. What's your thoughts on FL Jabba, man? He fighting tomorrow as well, and you got the homie Daniel Dubois fighting tomorrow, man. When do you think these two fighters, up and coming heavyweights, is gonna step up in competition, man? Fella, you there?
Oh, my bad. You said so yeah, the FA Jagba fight. You fighting this Georgian heavyweight. I think his name's Ilago Kalates or something like that. He got beat by Konalki. Some other PBC heavyweights have knocked him out in the recent past. So I see a first or second round stoppage, you know what I mean, in this guy's future. This is a decent little fight, tune-up fight for Effie Ajaba. I wasn't expecting anything too stiff from him in this match, but for his next fight, I would be expecting that they'll be stepping up the competition a bit. As far as being the future of the heavyweight division, yeah, he does have a bright future, I believe. My only criticism is his speed. You know what I mean? He is a bit the speed of him he is a bit average. I'm just not talking about his punching speed, but he lacks head movement. I don't know if he's that defensively competent yet. I think a guy that can throw a name out there, a youngin named Tony Yoka, will give him. So I still some holes to but he definitely is one of the guys. I think there's 4 potential young heavyweights that I have my eyes on, and that's Effie Ajaba's one of them. 2's Philip Herkovich, 3 is Tony Yoka, and 4 is Danny Dubois. My honorable mention goes to the other UK heavyweight on Matchroom that nobody's really talking about, and that's Fabio Wardley.
Fabio Wardley. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into him. But your boy Tony Yokum is on suspension. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't talking about that. You understand me? You know about that, right?
No, that's not factual. He's not on suspension, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Because they was talking about him and Dillian White, and they was saying how Tony Yokum was on suspension, and he's sitting out for a whole year or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
he already sat out his year.
okay. Yeah,
In
man.
fact, he recently came back, might have been 2 or 3 months ago, and stopped Alexander Dimitrenko. And that was before Andy Ruiz got him.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I like Philip. Of course, FA job, but he square business. Then you do Dubois fight tomorrow too. So yeah, I got ESPN Plus or ESPN. I think it's gonna be on ESPN Plus if I'm not mistaken though, man. But yeah, watch out for the young up and coming homie, man, out the UK. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga that knocked out AJ and sparring and shit. You know what I'm saying? FA job, you know, up and coming nigga out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? He going through the process right now. Joe Jack say, "Hey, you're looking forward to the episode and legendary. Everything you said is a mindset need to change the boxing game. Yeah, man, that's facts, bro. Like niggas got to get boots on the grind and get that shit pumping, man. Like fuck all that other shit. Nigga, be a solution. It's too many problems in boxing, bro. And the main problem right now that niggas is having is really the politics and the quote unquote this side of the street or that side of the street, bro. Like." The shit has been proven, my nigga. Like Al Heyman to work with anybody, fool. He didn't work with everybody. This nigga, for them niggas to always say how this nigga don't want to work with nobody, he didn't already work with all y'all, bro. He was with Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? He did business with Bob Arum and Kathy Duva and all them. He didn't did that shit, bro. He been fucking with ESPN. Shit, why you think niggas? His fighters is still on ESPN. You see Charlo, you see Wilder, you know what I'm saying? You see all them going to ESPN, nigga. That ain't on the strength of Bob Arum, nigga. That's on the strength of Al Heyman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit crazy, man. But L5, I'm gonna come over to you though, man. What's your thoughts about about these up and coming heavyweights, man? You got FL Jabba fighting tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the homie Daniel Dubois. Are you familiar with Daniel Dubois and FL Jabba, bro?
Absolutely. I think F.A. Jogba is a better prospect than people have been getting him credit for lately. His last fight, he ain't looked that good. He was getting tagged a lot. He wasn't using his height that well either, and he looked extra slow. But he got potential, and he's still young too. He's not like Joe Joyce. Like Joe Joyce is Wilder's age, but Jogba is 5 years old. He started fighting late in the game. He was a top player. You guys didn't check out
Yeah,
that
you breaking up a little bit, bro.
Sports TV.
You hear me?
Family.
That was my fault.
Yeah, you was breaking up again. Try to run it back for me, bro. You was a little choppy.
My bad.
Yeah, you there? Okay, L5 must have dipped off. Yeah. I see you in the building, Tay Brown. She said, "Hey, 5039. Hey King, happy Friday. Yeah, what's up with it? What's up with it, Tay? I see you in the building, South D Town, my boy Dallas, born South D Town, man. Yeah, man. Y'all smash that like button for the young lion though, man. But
you can still can't hear me?
yeah, you had just stopped talking, bro.
Oh, my bad, bro. No. I thought they couldn't hear me still. My bad, bro. Nah,
Yeah.
but what I was saying with FA, he's still a young cat, and he's a better prospect than people have been giving him credit for lately. His last fight, he looked not so great, but he's still 25 years old, and he started boxing late in the game, similar to Wilder. He got to get behind his stick a little bit more, and use that height. and he got nice power, like, but he got to set that stuff up, and I think by him getting behind that stick, it'll help him a long way. But he's he could be an up and coming dude. I think Daniel Dubois is more the truth. And Daniel Dubois actually did, in my eyes, take a step up fight when he fought Nathan Gorman. Because I actually had Nathan Gorman winning that fight. I thought Nathan Gorman was gonna win. I don't know why, but Nathan Gorman is kind of like 1A, like to Daniel Dubois as far as the UK prospects go. And Daniel Dubois like demolished him in that fight. And I think actually think Nathan Gorman has a chance to be like a top 5 heavyweight in the future because he's still really young too. I think he's like 22 or 23 years old. But that fight for Daniel Dubois was his AJ versus Dillian White, and he came out of that looking spectacular. But I mean, they're the truth, man. The heavyweight division is popping right now. I've said this before. Like, we may have a renaissance. Like, this division, maybe a little bit more popping even than the Tyson age. It has that potential, like where it's backed up top. Like you don't know who's, or a lot of the casual fans don't know who's the best. And that hasn't gotten even begun to start getting resolved, and it's hopefully it happens soon, man. Like where AJ and Wilder and Fury finally do get to mix it up, and then we start seeing like who really is the top dog, which is Wilder, and then every fight with Wilder pretty much after that is going to be a super fight. Every fight with AJ, because he has a lot of people that back him, you know, it's going to be big bread. Fury, big bread. Like, you know, it's a good look. And then, you know, when you have these young dudes following them up, like a Dubois, like maybe F.A. Jagba, and finally dethrone some of these cats, you know, it's an even better look. You know, we're going to have we got a good crop of dudes, and we had good dudes at the top, starting with Wilder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely. You say you chilling, getting your hair done. Okay. That's what's up. You getting ready for Mr. Reggie tonight, Tay Brown? My boy Lawrence Williams say, "What's good? Do y'all think the Spence first interview on TV before the Harrison Charlo fight starts will help boost the ratings?" Spence doing his first interview. I ain't know about that, huh, baby? I ain't know about that, man. Like, I mean,
Damn, that's some good. That's some news. But
yeah,
Black just came out and made a video and confirmed that Spence back in the gym. You know, if Black make a video, then hey, there's something to it.
yeah. I made a video about that shit too, but Black dropped one too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Well, that shit concrete solid. Then you feel me? You think that should have helped the ratings, bro? If Spence come and do an interview on that
Bro, hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro, do you know how many they hate him or love him? People will tune in just to see what he got to say. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, and it's fucked up to say this. It's really fucked up to say this. But when somebody hates you so much, fool, fan, and I'm talking about you suck ass fans, and I know some of you hoes is listening. But when y'all hate on somebody so much that they actually pay more attention to the fighter that they don't like than their own fighter. Like, how many Terrence Crawford fans literally go out there and be paying attention to what the media be saying about him, or they looking up videos of his adversaries like Earl Spence so they can talk shit and troll to the motherfuckers? You see what I'm saying? Like it's stupid shit, but I guarantee you they're gonna be watching, and a lot of these motherfuckers that's against Earl gonna be watching just so they can come out and post videos like, oh, he's back from his wreck and wanna throw little slick slugs at it. Hell yeah, it's gonna boost the ratings. That's gonna it's gonna yeah, it'll do it.
Going down in H Town. Yes, sir. I see you in the building down there. I appreciate that info, Lawrence Williams, man. You always come through in the clutch for us, man. You know, with that ism. I see you in the building down there. My brother CB Sports TV. Salute to you, bro. What's going down with you, man? But I mean, we gonna see how all this shit play out, man. Like I said, man, Earl been back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, we gonna cook on that right quick. Earl back in the gym. They saying he might do an interview, man. I'm gonna come to you. Stay ready. What are your thoughts as it relates to Earl Spence back in the gym, man? What you think the plan is in 2020 for bro?
Yeah, just get your feet back under you. You know, get knock off that ring rust. Been gone. He ain't been gone for a year. It ain't been that long, but because of his condition and what happened, yeah, he got ring rust. He hasn't been working out. He hasn't been doing nothing. He's been healing and rehabbing. So after something like that, he has to get back into conditioning himself, strength and conditioning his body, working out in the gym, knocking off, some of that rust because he um, regaining that muscle memory, you know, just whatever might be hard that you need to be working on. Because I'm gonna tell you something, I don't care what nobody say. Um, he came out with no broken bones, but that don't mean he didn't have any internal damage. Uh, that shit hurt. He could have put some kind of contusion on a muscle or anything, bro. I ain't never got thrown out of a car, but my nigga, I done got flew out of some shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I done jumped out of moving vehicles, you know what I'm saying? And that shit hurt. And I'm talking about it don't hurt just for a little while either. It hurt for some days. So if just jumping out of moving vehicles hurt, imagine getting thrown from one. I didn't have no broken bones either. I had a couple of lacerations and a couple of bruised ribs, you know what I'm saying? A couple of bruised shoulders, elbows, you know what I'm saying? Shit, playing football, getting hit, same thing. I didn't get, well, I dislocated my shoulder. But man, I know he has some pain. So getting back and used to it, taking and sparring, taking those punches, especially in places that you know you're gonna get hit in the body, in the face. You know, just getting back to yourself because you hadn't been in the gym, you hadn't been working out, you hadn't been sparring, you hadn't been hitting up heavy bags, you hadn't been hitting the uppercut bag, you hadn't been doing pad work. There's so much that he has to get back to. I just want to see him get back to it. Then I want to see you take a light work, which I still believe in some kind of way him and Manny Pacquiao gonna fight next. But I really hope it's a mandatory because that's gonna be an easy fight. You can just go in there, it's a light touch, it's a tune up, take care of your business, and then get back to regular scheduled program.
I already. Oh, fella, man. Same exact question, man. What's your thoughts as it relates to Earl Spence, man? They say he back in the gym, he back working, he might do an interview. Um, on this Charlo Harrison fight, man. What you think Earl Spence is gonna do in 2020, man?
Um, yeah, tune-ups are key. Just getting back into the swing of things. Um, this is timely. The rumors were definitely swirling around. Um, what's really going on with Errol Spence? Um, there wasn't that much being said about his status of what was going on, so there was lots of things swirling and people uh, drawing conclusions off of not much evidence, off of just hearsay. So it's good that it surfaced that he has, returned back to the gym. Now that doesn't mean that everything's roses, but it is encouraging. Um, I myself was starting to be concerned about what's going on with Errol Spence. We haven't um, heard no solid date of his return. We don't really see him in the public as much. So I was in the mindset if we don't see him at this Jamel Charlo fight, um, there is something to this. Maybe there is those rumors that are swirling about um, Errol Spence. Those injuries might be a little bit more serious than let on before it's true. But like I said, once again, this is encouraging that there's reports that he's back in the gym, and reports that he's gonna be showing up to this fight, giving up his first interview. Um, I myself started to do a little bit of research and like, well, even beforehand, you know what I mean, yesterday, because even me and my brothers was talking about this, and it was like, let me check his IG because he ain't really been posting at all. You know what I mean? And I don't know, everybody's different. You know what I mean? But you would think he ain't posted since I think the beginning of October. You know what I mean? And I believe the accident happened in the, you know what I mean, in the first week or second week of October anyway. So I found that kind of suspect. But this kind of rests my concerns a little bit. You know what I mean? Knowing that, like I said, these two reports came out. So as far as his future in 2020, I don't expect him to get back in the ring with nobody serious. I think, I mean, he's due. He should be allowed a couple tune-ups to get back into swing of things, especially if he's struggling with the first tune-up. Like I said, we don't know how serious how he's gonna react. You know what I mean? To for one, react to getting hit in the gym, sparring and whatnot, or how it is getting back into the ring. You know what I mean? Because he was throwing from a high, you know what I mean, ejected. Um, we want to pretend like ejection is just gonna happen cleanly, like you just your body just ejects and your body doesn't hit anything. Um, who knows if what parts of his body might have hit the bar, hit the glass or what, you know what I mean? But ejections don't happen just in a clean manner where your body's not just hitting anything. So, like Stay Ready was alluding to, who knows about the internal damage and what, you know what I mean, might be underlying that won't be exposed until after you get hit and whatnot. So yeah, it remains to be seen what you know what I mean about the what's in future, what's in store for Errol Spence in 2020. All I can say is that it's encouraging that he's back in the gym, but we shouldn't expect too much as far as like this Errol Bud Crawford talk and whatnot. Nah, let, let, let's get the man healthy first. That's my take.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, niggas ain't stopping. Oh, they ain't stopping his blessings. It's God, man. God touched him and got him to save grounding, my nigga. This is God's work. You feel me? He the real miracle man, in my opinion. But I'm happy, man. It's been a long, dreaded 2 months. Every day having to come on this hoe and hear niggas talk about Errol Spence. Niggas released the mug shot. They made memes. They did all type of little fuck and hoe bitch ass shit. You bitch ass niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember all you clown niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know who you niggas is now. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta watch you bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? You niggas wasn't really rocking with Earl Spence like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You niggas was just some bandwagon fans. And soon as when something real happened, some real shit happened, you really see who on your side and who ain't, my nigga. You ain't gonna never know. Like Nip say, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the best experience is shit, nigga. You going through the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's on, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go through that shit, bro. So we went through that shit. The whole LDBC went through that shit, and we see who real and who ain't, bro. But L5, man, what's your thoughts on it as it relates to Errol Spence Jr., man, being back in the gym? What you think he gonna do in 2020, L5?
As far as like the rumors of him going back in the gym, that's really encouraging. Regardless of like what anybody's take is, like I mean, whether you're a Bud fan or Errol fan, at the end of the day, man, like nobody wants to see anybody get hurt in that fashion, man. And regardless of what side you take, bro, like if you're a big time Errol fan, you don't want to really shit on Bud, and the opposite applies as well too, man. They're both young cats. You don't want to see Errol um, take his L in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like just that, not even as a boxer, but as a brother. You don't want to see him yammed up or like in a car accident, like or getting locked up. Like it's not a good look, man. There's nothing to joke about. As far as what happened these over the summer with the young brother. But it is a good look, like to hear that he is back in the gym. The interview would be even better look. Like to be frank, um, he's always posted up in a lot of these PBC fights. To see him come through like for this Charlo Harrison fight would be dope. But I don't want people to get disenfranchised if it doesn't happen either. Because I mean, like I think people's expectation was that he was going to be at the Luis Ortiz Wilder fight, and when he wasn't there, I think people kind of ran with that too. Um, him showing up would be a plus, like to this Harrison Charlo fight. But if he doesn't, it is what it is, man. Like, but there's word that he's trying to return in the summer of 2020. Go for it, man. Like if that's what it takes. I mean, like you guys said, bro, being launched out of a car is no joke. Those windows are meant for you to just smash through. Like they're meant to like stop you from smashing through. So if you smash through, you went through that with force. But there might be some post trauma from that too, man. Like whenever you get into a little minor car accident, you're looking both ways, even if you have the green light. You know what I'm saying? But imagine being launched out of the whip. It's gonna stick with you like that trauma. But I mean, like that he's back in the gym. That's fantastic in my eyes. Like, and hopefully he takes over the summer of 2020. I mean, like if he fights early in the summer, maybe he could sneak in another fight. Besides like getting the Pac fight too. I mean, I hope he gets the Pac fight? Absolutely. I think he would beat Pacquiao, and you could finally put Pacquiao on the sidelines because he's holding up the division, and to have one of these young dudes dethrone him would be great. If it's Errol, fantastic. Like it'll get the division rolling again. Errol's still 29 years old, and the best is yet to come for him. But having said that, I mean, like whether he gets the Pacquiao fight or not, I mean, I want to see him take his career like by the horns. I'll be upfront with you guys, bro. I was disenfranchised when they were talking about that Danny Garcia Errol Spence fight, man. That was not it for me. If anything, I would have rather had seen the Porter rematch, but that was then.
You didn't want to see your Puerto Rican brother, man?
I love Danny Garcia, man. Like I said before, he reminds me of my son, but I'm good with that, bro. Like the Danny Garcia is probably like the fifth fight I would mind to see Errol Spence against, and like I don't think that's gonna happen now. At this stage, like especially if he fights twice in 2020. But Errol Spence has, like he's a lot with these he's one of the only fighters in the whole game that has the potential or has the options of really taking over, and being that guy. So I mean, like it's up to him, like whether you're gonna take your career seriously, or, like not go out and drink, play it safe, man, and take these and take your career by the horns too, and not just like as far as matchmaking. But you really can't be out like that, man. Like, just stay home, bro. You got HD TVs, your family loves you probably at the cribs, man. Like, it ain't worth it. Like with these going out on a Wednesday, because I've been through that. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have been through that too, man. Ain't nothing out there like after a while, like, but haters and cops.
Facts, man. 704 Joe say 503. Where you gonna watch the fight? I'm probably gonna watch it at the crib, man, at my old man house. You know what I'm saying? Post up with the old timers and put them on some good fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably throw some on the pit. Just have a little outside Hood Fight Party. You understand me? 704 Joe say Spence, Dallas, Texas, hashtag man down. Oh yeah, Big Fish, my boy Rico Shaw. You already know. Black Bouncer say respect to the chat. What's good with it, Black Bouncer? Nice to have you in the building, my brother. But yeah, man. We gonna switch it up a little bit, man. We gonna talk about this hip hop. You understand me? I want to get y'all thoughts on Whack 100. Freddie, stop making all that noise, bro. I want to get y'all thoughts about the homie Whack 100. You understand me? As it relates to Nipsey Hussle, man. If y'all don't know, man, it's going. The hot topic is one of Nipsey homies ran down on Whack 100, and they saying it was the bodyguard of Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Whack 100 been saying a lot of disrespectful shit, bro. You know, when it comes to Nipsey, you know what I'm saying he wasn't a legend, and you know what I'm saying he didn't go on tours, and he didn't do numbers and all this and all that. I'm gonna let you have this. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah, it's a very controversial topic. Because it's still fresh in the minds, you know what I mean, of a lot of Nipsey Hussle supporters. But so what Whack 100, when he says things like, yeah, he's not a legend, or he doesn't have the numbers, or he only had the one official album, it's not that he's lying about that. It's just that it just seems disrespectful, especially at this point in time. You know, dig? So I think this is where a lot of the smoke stems from, is for the fact that it's still too fresh to be kind of categorizing or trying to diminish what Nipsey was to a lot of his supporters.
Yeah. Stay ready. What's your thoughts on it, though, bro? How you feel about this whole situation, man?
Y'all know I'm a big Nipsey fan. I've been a Nipsey fan for some years, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do got to be real about it. This is on both sides of it though. Disrespectful? No, it's not. But you do got to watch how people take shit, because you been out here just speaking however you want to speak, especially when you speaking on somebody that people love that done passed away. You got to watch your mouth, because you'll fuck around and end up losing yours. I'm trying to word this stuff, the right way. Um, was it right for him to get beat up at Rolling Loud or wherever the festival he was at? Honestly, I can't tell you yay. I can't tell you nay. But when he say at the time, how he described it, was Nipsey a legend? Hell yeah, Nipsey. Nipsey was a legend before he died, but he wasn't a legend through music, because the numbers didn't represent that. He was a legend through the stuff, his philanthropy that he was doing outside of music. And he was a legend on the underground scene, because we've been knowing about him, listening to him before he dropped Victory Lap. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I'm talking mailbag money. Nip, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking Bullet ain't got no name, Nip. Like, Nip was already rich dropping them underground tapes. So he was a legend in the streets. And he was a legend because of the messages that he was always putting out on interviews and shit like that. It was more people watching his interviews than they were listening to his music. I know people who told me straight up.
Stay, all right, let me tell you something, Stay, because you know how I first came across Nipsey Hussle is through the fact that when Bitcoin was popping, his name was ringing with it, not because of his music. His name was attached to Bitcoin. This is what type of philanthropist that Nipsey Hussle was on. That he was on those levels. So
Yeah.
keep cooking and stay. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right about that.
I know people who don't know Nipsey for his music. They only know him because of the stuff that he was doing outside of music. And it's real shit. But the thing that people wasn't listening to Wack. I don't know Wack. I don't, to be honest with you, all I found out when he made the comments who he was. And originally when I heard it, I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? But I actually sat and listened. He said, was he a legend strictly speaking on music numbers? The way he came with those numbers, nah, I kind of gotta agree with him as far as the music part. But you gotta watch how you word shit because it's the way you said it that made people feel like it was disrespectful and shit like that. That's why you got handled the way you did. You know what I'm saying? And then you out here with another disrespectful motherfucking Blueface. I don't fuck with Blueface. Now that's a disrespectful motherfucker. But he just out here running rabbit. But then I see where you get it from when you're running with folks like this. But you can't, as far as the music and the numbers go, when you throw out numbers, numbers don't lie. But then I can throw out numbers to you from interviews and shit like that. His interviews, damn near every one of his interviews before he died had millions of views. So people knew who Nip was. His name was ringing out here. So was he a legend? Yeah. Was it disrespectful? Everybody takes things a certain way. I'm not gonna say how Wack said it was disrespectful, but I will say something it shouldn't have ever been spoke on because that's just like Pac. Before Pac died, Pac albums wasn't selling like that either. Pac didn't have a platinum record till he got with Death Row and Snoop. But before Pac died, Pac wasn't no legend like that. But when Pac died, he became a legend. So you gotta watch what you say in these streets. Because there's a lot of people that got beat up and killed over Tupac too.
Yep. And it's a lot of people that's getting killed over Nipsey Hussle. It's rumored that the guy
Man,
who allegedly killed him.
that ain't no
Yeah,
rumor.
right. No, I'm just
I
saying
know
that,
what you gonna say. Yeah.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, Wack, you gotta be careful, bro. You and Blueface. You know what I'm saying? He got his little wave. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he doing, you feel me? But you gotta be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen the interviews y'all been doing. You know what I'm saying? That one, especially the one on No Jumper, where Blueface walked out the motherfucking interview, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's treacherous out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in California. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of shit going on out there in LA. So y'all boys got to be careful, man. But I honestly, man, me personally, I never really did fuck with Wack like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really fuck with Blueface neither. You know what I'm saying? I really got onto his music through my kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because of that Tatiana song. You know what I'm saying? That's how I found out about the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple of little songs with a couple of little cats like NLE Chopper and shit like that. But I don't really Blueface. Nah, it's way more better artists in LA than Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Roddy Ricch killing the game right now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he was put on by Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? By the way, but L5, I'm gonna come to you, man. What's your thoughts, man, on this whole situation with the Wack 100? Saying what he's saying about Nipsey Hussle, he wasn't a legend and all that, man. Then he got ran down on by the bodyguard, and they had a confrontation at Rolling Loud in Cali. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, I'll be forthcoming. Like, I gave up on hip hop probably like a decade ago. I do know about a lot of these things by watching like bullshit videos on YouTube that come up in the stream, and like I see this dude Wax 100's name a lot. I probably watched, like, to be honest, like one or two videos, and it was him like just talking shit about the next dude. I've seen like on the title of the videos that he's had like a lot of shitty takes like regarding Nipsey Hussle. God bless the dead. I mean, you shouldn't speak on people that aren't with us no more. But it just that's the effect he's trying to get, man. Like, as far as like just like my man 704 Joe may have said in the chat, the dude's a shock jock. he's probably he like that's the kind of dude like that would probably be happy if dudes jump him like or somebody's entourage jump him and he comes out alive of it like that way he can have a video to throw up like that seems shocking. But and that's one of the reasons I don't mess with hip hop, man, like in general, because it's just it's too much of this, like you know what I'm saying, like, and it's getting worse and worse as far as like what cats will do for clout. Like you seen your boy 6ix9ine doing, and then what he ended up doing after the fact. Um, it ain't for me. I guess like if you want to call me old, I'm old. To hell with it. But and another thing too, like a lot of these, a dude like Whack 100, you could tell he got a little bit of age to him, but you got a lot of young cats that look at his videos, and there's a danger in that too, man. Like, cause when you see older cats making moves or doing certain things or making moves, and they're still kicking, like you may never even see yourself getting to that age, so you think that it's cool for you to do some shit like that too. But I mean, if I learned how to make moves in the streets, it was from watching older dudes and not following what they were doing, particularly my uncle. And I won't speak on that too much, but I always looked at it like I just can't take in everything these older cats do and say and make that my life, man. Like, I mean, ultimately my uncle ended up getting yammed up, but if anything, I always learn like what not to do, like with these old cats, man. And a dude like Whack 100, bro, you get into fights and taking Advils afterwards, bro. You need to stop that because you're making videos for like teenagers and shit, like trying to get clout, like all happy because somebody's security guard ran up on you, like that's a corny ass dude, like and a lot of that culture, like as far as the hip hop shocking culture, like or try to get views by any means possible, that shit is whack too, bro.
Yeah, man. Much love to my brother Rob Stewart, man. Appreciate you, Big Rob. You know what I'm saying, for looking out for me, man. 704 Joe say Whack 100 is a shock jock. Yeah. Don Dada say one of one my first. Oh, okay. He must be talking about one on one. Boxing conversation. Reggie on say salute my brothers and sisters. Yeah, man. What's good with it, Reg? Yeah, man. But I just really want niggas to stop speaking on bro in a bad light, man. That be my thing. Like, if you gonna speak about him, you know what I'm saying? Say something positive, bro. Cause homie did a lot of positive shit, bro. He did more than most rappers will ever do in life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the Vector 90, the you know what I'm saying, going, just the interviews, the game, putting positive shit back into the hood. You know what I'm saying? And he died for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Being trying to be an idol to his people. He died for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to be right there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to be on Slauson at his store, bro. He didn't have to be right there. Just by himself, no security.
He started the plant-based diet for me, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. He inspired a lot of people in, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of different ways, bro. Like, one thing I got from Nip, like when I used to watch I watched his documentary and I seen all the shit he went through so much. That's what I'm saying, bro. Him and Black Sam went through so much shit just to keep that store, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like from the police fucking with him to Black Sam going to jail. Like, bro, Nip was a stand up nigga, bro. He could have been said, man, nah, bro, we gonna take the store. We gonna go to Beverly Hills or Fairfax or something, bro. He could have been got out the hood, bro. Could have been did that shit. Like Stay Ready said, bro, the nigga had millions off his t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been having money, bro. He could have been left. He didn't have to be on Crenshaw and Slauson, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like when dudes talk about bro in a bad light, man. And whatever Whack one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all another example. This is how you know he had money. Like, he didn't have to have the music. He was already rich, like rich. Bro, he pulled Laura London before and this was years before his first uh Billboard album drop. I'm talking years. Nigga, Crenshaw came out in 2012, 2011. He been with Laura London that long. Laura, and we all know Laura London is a celebrity.
Yup. Crenshaw, my favorite, probably one of my favorite mixtapes. He overdropped, you know what I'm saying, before Victory Lap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mailbag Money mine. Crenshaw is number two, and then Slauson Boy number three.
Mm, already, man. But yeah, you got anything you want to cook on, man, when it comes to this hip hop shit, bro?
I mean, other than if Eminem needs to be put to like he has. When are we gonna put him to rest? When are we gonna put him to bed? Because it's like, yo, this man hasn't even responded to a pop star. You know what I mean? It's been 2 weeks. You know what I mean? You got niggas out here saying, "Oh, he got jumped. He got jumped by uh, five other MCs and whatnot." You know what I mean? Making up excuses for this so-called rap god. You know what I mean? How is a rap god getting jumped? You know what I mean? By five. You know what I mean? Five other little lesser MCs, and especially a pop star. You know what I mean? It's utterly ridiculous. It's crazy to even see the phenomenon that Eminem has
All
with his
right.
fans. I liken them to like AJ protectors because before Eminem can even respond to the diss, there's at least 3 or 4 stands making up fake response disses back for him. You know what I mean? It's absolutely embarrassing. You know what I mean? He got uh fake disses coming out left and right before he can even respond. And he's supposed to be some great, you know what I mean, some great type of MC. This
I,
once
I
again
that la- that la-
exposes this guy his true skill. I believe once again he lost. He lost in his last battle against MGK. You know what I mean? I'm a staunch supporter of that killing. You know what I mean? That MGK dealt him. You know what I mean? But once again, his fans made it seem like, and media made it seem like he got away with that and won. You know what I mean? But in this occasion, uh, I don't, I can't see how people are supporting and sticking with Eminem with this. You know what I mean? He he shot low. You know what I mean? And he hasn't responded yet. What do you guys have to say about that?
Go ahead, stay ready.
um
You cook
that
on that.
last that last disc that Nick dropped, that actually was kind of fire. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Nick is actually really eating right now. And most of the people that's coming out saying the shit garbage, they not even listening to it. That's how you know these are hip hop heads that's coming out talking trash because Nick actually spitting right now. And I'm not a Nick Cannon fan as far as him rapping. But Nick been yeah, on the cool, Nick been cooking Eminem. And to kind of piggyback off of what our fella said, man, Eminem ain't even answered to goddamn he ain't even answered to Jadakiss yet. Jadakiss want that smoke, and Jadakiss will murder Eminem.
Straight murder. Straight murder. This Eminem guy has no stripes, man. I can't name. I mean, his best victory might be Benzino. And I mean, to be real,
That don't count.
Benzino is an MC, bro. He was an MC. He
Benzino,
started. He started from this Boston group called Made Men. I remember
I
him way
know,
back in the day.
I know
Nah,
who
he was he
Benzino
was
is.
with a
Back
he was with a
one of
group
them types
before
that
it made
used to
men
be.
too.
Oh, okay, okay. He was always in the back of the source. You know what I mean? You see his CD and
He
shit. But
owned
then
the
he
source.
all of a sudden now he owned the source. So that's why I was trying to get to that. I mean, but he used to be in the back of the source. Then he, I mean, came up and owned the source. But you know what I mean? To me, that was his best victory. You know what I mean? Even though that Benzino's not the most credible MC, credible rapper out there, he was, you know what I mean, a figurehead in the industry. You know what I mean, a respected figurehead at that. So I'll give him that. But other than that, man's been coming out. He's been just calling out pop stars left and right. You know what I mean? You don't get no creds for that. You don't get no props for that. He's been ducking the smoke, like you said. He's ducking Jadakiss. He ducked Rick Ross. He ducked J. Cole, called him out. I mean, there's so much ducks that's been going on. There's no way. It's absolute blasphemy that his fans call him Rap God.
Okay, my boy.
Yeah, and most of his fans, no offense to anybody out there listening, is white. He got black fans, but they're white. So when you trying to take over the culture, shit, they gonna call him a rap god. But he can't touch half of the coldest rappers that we got, like a Nas, like Jay-Z. Like, to be honest with you, go back and listen to Renegade, bro. I used to think Eminem murdered Jay on Renegade. No,
Nah, man.
Didn't even come close.
That was just a good Nas line. That was just a good Nas line. Nas had us thinking that Eminem murdered him on his own shit. But in actuality, you know what I mean? I'd rather listen to Jay over the Renegade beat, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Other hip hop news, we got go ahead, Stay. Go ahead, Stay.
No, I was fit to play that new Nick Cannon disc for y'all. If y'all want
that one's called Pray For Me, right?
No, that was the first one.
No, the first one was called The Invitation.
That was the second one. The first one was with Charlie Clips and Khan and them. That was Pray For Me. That was the first response. That's when what's the name them came out talking about don't quit jumping. I heard Nick. Then he came out with the invitation. Then he dropped the invitation canceled yesterday.
Nah, bro. I've been had the invitation, man. He dropped.
No. The invitation canceled is the name of the third.
Oh, you got a third one out, dog. Yeah,
I just said to you. I just told you.
That's my bad, nigga.
Hold on. Can y'all hear it?
We use it for
all our
Yeah, we hear that. You know what I mean? Live, direct, LDBC radio, straight from the 503 line. We doing this, you know what I mean? We got that noon news. Nick Cannon. The invitation is what?
Tell me if y'all can hear it loud and clear.
What Ice Cube says? Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfucker. There's a line on there that, you know, was a little harsh.
You quick to clear up the
Here's what they think about it. You know, it was a little harsh. Here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it. It's a little harsh. Here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it. There's a line on here's what they think about it. It's a little here's what they think about it.
How would you feel like in a sort of 8-mile track contest with Nick Cannon? I think that's really where you've got to feel some swag pressure right now, because it's on, baby.
Is it on?
I think it's going to be on. I think you and him will have to go.
Here's what they think about it. Think about it.
How you feel about that?
What they
I
think
didn't
about
plan on taking it to that level, man. I
didn't
just
want it to, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want it to get to that level.
You might be on the losing team.
Hopefully it doesn't, but here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it.
Here's what they think about
It's a long ass intro.
Trying to tell him this chick's a nut job.
Here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it.
You're not gonna do shit.
Here's what they think about it. Here's what they think about it.
You know, man,
It's like this, like, the way I look at it, I said it, it wasn't like, I had no idea that he was going to take it like he took it.
he took it.
I had no idea that Nick Cannon was going to start wilding out. Think about it, punk motherfucker. You've been disrespecting me. Matter of fact, why don't you tell him how you really feel, Marshall?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are
girls are bitches. Black what you say, him? Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb. You might wear some, but you just lost one. Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb. What? Black girls are bitches. Black motherfucker. What? Black girls are bitches. Black
Wow.
we let you be a guest in this house, but now you can't.
Put my motherfucking turban on. Outside your motherfucking turban on. Protesting with AKs and guns. Please don't leave your races on. KKK, this generation. Okay, KKK, did I take it too far? Keep the rest star. Run, nigga, run. Standing my ground. About this long. I don't give a fuck if his ass was you. Can't let that slide. That's for my son. Goddamn right, yeah, I'm on. Cause ain't no age, no white rage. Sleep in your DNA. Seen you at the VMA. Niggas that was with you, you treated them like contentious slaves. This paper, you racist. I see why you hate us, but they love us. But you really jealous. Want be brothers. Christopher Columbus. Hip hop, wish you discovered. Now I'ma slay you for my sisters. Doesn't daughters. I'm original woman.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black
What you say, him?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
You might wear some, but you just lost one.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
Motherfucker, what?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls
We
are
let
dumb.
you be a guest in this house, but now you cancel. Just for Rosa and Coretta, Asada and Loretta, Betty, Rosetta, Angela, hell yeah, Dr. Bethune, Sojourner, she the truth. I do it for the culture, new Oprah in the booth. Jamal told your ass you was a guest in our house. I'm trying to find out who the fuck let this pest in our house. Close the door, apology tour for sure. They gon' say I'm race baiting, but I had to lure them with the hate just to keep safe. Paper, you racist, I see why you hate us. Pretend you love us, but you really jealous. Wanna be brothers, Christopher Columbus. Hip hop, wish you discovered. Now I'ma slay you for my son.
I'm original woman. Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black
What you say, him?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
You might wear some, but you just lost one.
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
What?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls are dumb.
Motherfucker, what?
Black girls are bitches. Black girls
We
are
let you be a guest in this house, but now you cancel. You heard him. This is how you feel about us. We just gonna keep letting that ride? Oh yeah, the hopping Bob and all them other house Negroes that keep defending this motherfucker. Holla, I got some books you should read. Oh, and Marshall, I tried to give you an invitation. The invitation's canceled.
Get straight to the point. Black girls are bitches. That's why I'ma tell you, you better pull up your britches. Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb and white girls are good.
Damn. What do you mean? What you mean? Yeah, I mean, that's a murder. That's a straight murder. It's over with. The invitation is canceled. You know, dig? That was that new news from Nick Cannon. You know what I mean? Salute, stay ready for bringing us that new news. That's headlines right there. You know what I mean? Y'all just heard the funeral. You know what I mean? Eminem is over and done with. That was Eminem himself from way back in the day. You know what I mean? He thought he buried that sample. You know what I mean? He paid a good pretty penny to get rid of that sample to make sure it never came out. And Nick Cannon dug it up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dug it out from the closet. You know what I mean? And probably paid a good bag to that white boy who had it. You know what I mean? In the vault. So yeah, it's over. It's over. That's some real shit right there. Done. You know what I mean? All these coon ass niggas. You know what I mean? Helping this dude out, supporting Eminem. You got shake your head. You know what I mean? Give your head a shake, man. Terrible. You know what I mean?
Hey, I seen that shit yesterday on Twitter. I'm like, he came out with a nothing. I had to listen because that first invitation, he actually was spitting on there. I'm like, damn, he was going in. And then when I heard that shit, I'm like, what? Nigga went in and say this shit. I said, he fucked himself. I don't know how he can come back from that. Only thing he got now is his white face. That's gonna be able to defend that shit.
Yup, that's it, man. That was absolute destruction.
You might have some of these new millennials try it.
Impressive from Nick Cannon, man. I totally forgot about that sample. You know what I mean? But I heard about it before. You know what I mean? Eminem paid a lot of money. You know what I mean? To keep that under wraps. And for Nick Cannon to pull this one out, yeah, that's the cannon right there. That's the cannon.
So, hey,
yeah, man, it's crazy,
fellas, What's y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And Nick Cannon actually rapped on that one by himself. You know what I'm saying? And he sampled a whole lot of shit, but I mean,
It was all Eminem though. He sampled all lines from Eminem, nothing from nobody else.
Yep.
yeah,
Eminem
I
hung
mean,
himself.
you really couldn't catch it. You really couldn't catch a rhythm to the end. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. Alpha, you over there quiet, man. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah, I knew about that sample that they just played back in the day because what you guys were saying earlier, Benzino actually brought out that sample. There were actually two songs that he brought out, and I remember Benzino interviewed the guy who held the not that song sample. There was another song where Eminem was actually going in like um if I remember correctly, where he was actually saying like worse stuff, like saying derogatory stuff about black people. But the first time that stuff came up
See,
with Benzino, nah, my bad. Go ahead.
I say, see, I never heard none of this shit. Cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I'm not an Eminem fan. It's a couple of songs he got that caught my attention, and most of those songs had Dre on it. So it wasn't like, okay, let me like when Eminem dropped it, out, man, I gotta go get that new Eminem. No, I was never an Eminem fan. So all the shit y'all were telling me, like I didn't know nothing about that shit.
Nah, but you got to understand too. Like when that stuff came out, it was around the time like that 50 was just coming out. Like not coming out like on the mixtapes, but like
See,
when him was like right over
I
50.
I knew all about all the beefs because nigga, you watched them beef DVD. Everybody watched it. I think I had the whole collection of beef DVDs. I had the beefs and the hood to hood, so I knew about the beefs. I even listened to tracks when the beefs was going live. But as far as like they never put that in the beef DVD. Like I don't know if they were trying to save dude image or not.
They
So I don't
probably
know.
would not. That's the point I was gonna allude to too. Like as far as like when that was happening, like you had a lot of suspect stuff like riding in that camp in general. Like people were saying that 50 snitched on Ja Rule and these cats when they ran up on him in the studio. I mean, supposedly there's a police report out there and it's official. And then
It is.
you had a lot of dudes in
Nope.
the media that you had a lot of dudes like countering that in the media, like going all the way in. But then you also had this situation, which I thought was more important. Um, and this was kind of like the situation where it disintegrated the Source magazine. Like Source magazine went from being like the hip hop Bible to Double XL, like kind of like outselling them around this point to them being like nowhere, like shortly thereafterwards. Like Benzino wasn't like popping like that before that or after, but the Source was definitely popping. The Source was a major publication. If any of y'all like remember that, I'm pretty sure my man Mac and some of those older cats do. But the
Most
media
definitely,
went
yeah.
like
The source was huge. The source was huge. Th- their rankings. Their when they reviewed a record and it
the
said
five mics.
4.5 mics or 5 mics, I believe that shit to the fullest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they gave Emin was it Eminem? No, they didn't give Eminem 5 mics. I think he was complaining about he didn't get 5 mics for that one album.
Hey, hold on, right quick, fella. Let me introduce the grave digger, man. He just slid through, you know what I'm saying, and brought some traction with him, man. Much love to BLTB, man. I see you got off the graveyard early today, man. What's
I'm
good?
trying, family. Man, salute to the family, bro. Man, I'm trying, bro. I know sometimes I'll be cooking, cause I be destroying them all fucking. But I try to get off around this time, bro, cause I wanna swing through here. You know what I'm saying? Chill out with the kings and cook with y'all, bro. I be trying, bro, but sometimes it's just like I can't get off like I want to, cause I'm murdering them all fucking. So, but I be
It's
trying to
hard
do
work.
that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, I want to switch it back to boxing right quick, man. We've been talking a little hip hop, man. Fuck Eminem, he trash. You know what I'm saying? He let Nick Cannon destroy him, man. But I want to get your thoughts on the fight BLTB, man. what's your thoughts on the Tony Harris and Charlo fight, man? I don't know if you got a chance to see the weigh-ins. You probably didn't because you was live. But what's your thoughts on this fight, bro? Who you got in this fight, man?
So the first fight I had Jermell winning like in a wash. After I watched it a couple more times, I still had Jermell winning, but I had him winning 7-5. After I watched it a couple more times, I still had him winning. In the rematch, man, I think if anybody thinks Tony can't win, you're fooling yourself, bro. You're fooling yourself if you think Tony Harrison can't win. For real, you're fooling yourself. Tony Harrison can win this fight. All he has to do is jab this man and keep the range. If he keeps the range and jabs Charlo, bro, he beats him easy. He beats him easy, just off the jab. Charlo needs to realize that Tony Harrison's jab is better. If Charlo realizes that Tony Harrison's jab is better, he's going to destroy Tony Harrison, bro, badly. That's all he has to do is realize that his jab is better. This guy. So thanks for the views, dude. Thanks for the views. Anyways, if he realizes that Tony Harrison's jab is better and fights him, how like just fight him, bro. Don't try to box him. I said this on my live. I said this on the graveyard, bro. But the boxer in this instance is Tony Harrison, because when we always talk about a boxer, we say boxing is synonymous with a person's jab. If that person, if you can jab, if you're a jabber, you can get that jab off. You're a really good jab. Then we say you're a good boxer, right? We say that. So you bang a boxer and you box a banger. If Tony Harrison is allowed, because remember now, Tony Harrison didn't press that action most of that first fight. Jermell Charlo pressed the action. Jermell Charlo was the one going after him. But then Jermell Charlo, he went after him and then stopped in range to allow Tony to jab him. Like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just, if you go after the man, go after him. Go all the way after him. You got that man against the ropes, get up in there. And he did it a couple times, but then he reset and allowed himself to have the range that Tony needed to throw a jab and get out of there. Throw a jab and get out of there. Jab, get out of there. Jab, counter, get out of there. He allowed himself to be outboxed. If he does not do that, if Jermell Charlo fights this man, he is going to stop this man badly, bro. Because Tony's not stronger than him. He don't hit harder than him. His left and right lateral movement is not to set up fight. Jermell Charlo's left and right lateral movement is to get into position to punch you. Tony Harrison's left and right lateral movement is to get out of some shit because he's getting punched on and he wants to get out of some shit. It's totally different the way they use it. It's totally different. And I've literally been watching this fight. I haven't spoken on it at all until today because I wanted to watch these fights. I wanted to watch all these fights and study these. I know Jermell, but I needed to watch Tony and study up on Tony, his tactics, how he fights, what he does, his what he favors to do, how he I wanted to study up on that. This is the reason why I can tell you what I'm telling you now. If Jermell Charlo fights this man, he is going to destroy this man. He's not going to beat him. He's going to fucking destroy him, bro, badly. If he boxes this man, he has a very, very good chance of losing a unanimous decision. But I'm going with Charlo. I think he's going to get inside the jab and beat him up.
Okay. That's what's up, man. This is gonna be a very, very interesting fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this, man. I y'all steady saying Charlo gonna try to go for the knockout punch, man. He gonna break Harrison down this fight. Go watch Harrison. The perfect fight to beat Tony Harrison is Willie Nelson. Go watch the Willie Nelson fight if you haven't did your homework on Tony Harrison, bro. So all you gotta do is walk him down, go to the body, and cut the ring off, bro. That's all you gotta do to beat Tony Harrison, bro. It ain't easy. It ain't hard, bro. It's easy. Charlo was just trying to knock him out with one punch. You can't knock a dude like Tony Harrison out with one punch. You're not gonna be able to Jorge Cota him. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the early rounds, bro. You gotta break Tony Harrison down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta destroy this nigga like Jared Hurd did, but you don't have to make it as bad and ugly as Jared Hurd made it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to go to the body though, man. But stay ready, man. I'm gonna come to you, bro.
Hey,
What's
what's
your
up with the BLTB? I couldn't hear nothing you were saying a minute ago. That's why I went out and came back in.
Mac, what it do?
Man, slow boogie. What was you saying, little bro?
Oh, what I said? I said.
No, I was talking about
I got
503. He was
Charlo. I got Charlo winning. But if Charlo doesn't pressure him, if Charlo doesn't, and Charlo can do it, he was doing. If he doesn't pressure him, bro, Tony Harrison's gonna pick him apart. Bro. If he pressures him, he's gonna get. If Charlo pressures Tony, Charlo is going to destroy him. Not he's going to beat him up and destroy him. If Charlo allows Tony to box, Tony is going to outbox him.
okay. I agree.
okay?
What was you finna say, 503?
Now,
It was quiet. I couldn't hear shit.
okay, I wanted to ask you this, man. Because we already kind of talked about the fights and shit. We've been talking about it all week. So I want to ask you this. This fight has been promoted good, man. Do you see this fight doing 3 million homes or 4 million homes on regular Fox, man? And they saying Earl Spence gonna give his first interview, man. So what do you think the numbers gonna be for this fight, man? Because these Bud fans steady putting the emphasis on Bud did 1.3 or 1.7 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Them numbers is garbage. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with y'all. Those numbers are garbage, especially coming behind Heisman. And then you done 2 million before. Your numbers are down. Those numbers aren't good. People know who you are, bud. You got casual fans that know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Your number, ESPN is not pushing you. These numbers on five, I don't know if it's going to be 3-4 million. I see 2.5, 2.7, maybe a little bit more, especially with Earl Spence coming back. So it's going to be the more we do videos and recognize that Earl Spence is back. And I just made a post on Instagram that he's coming back. It's going to do an interview. It is going to inflate the numbers. So the numbers, we're all going to see some big numbers, but I don't know to the extent of 3, maybe 4 million. I say 3 million. Me personally, I say 2.5, 3, but 3, yeah, I can see 3. 4, I don't know. I don't know. Is it a possibility? Yeah, it's a major possibility, but I don't see 4.
Okay. BFTB, man. I want to get your thoughts, man. A lot of the brothers, I don't know if they was coming to your chat with that, man, but a lot of brothers came in here saying Earl Spence was gonna get interviewed tomorrow, man, and he's back in the gym and whatnot, man. It's multiple articles and it's all over the internet and shit, man. It's going viral and shit, man. What's your thoughts as it relates to Earl Spence, Grave Digger?
Shit, none. I said this. I knew this man was coming back months ago. I told everybody he's coming back. He said himself he's coming back in March. People that for the people that are surprised are like, oh yeah, he's coming back. That's great. For the people that are surprised, then you must not have believed when he said it months ago. So for me, I'm looking at it totally different. Like, if you didn't believe him months ago, fuck you believe him now for? The man said he was going to be back in March months ago. I don't understand how this is it's a whole bunch of niggas just must not have believed it. But if you didn't believe him then, I don't understand why you believe him now. Like I'm confused. I'll believe any nigga that tell me this. If you tell me this, then I'm gonna believe you until you show me otherwise. He said he was coming back. He's gonna be back around March, April timeframe. Right after he said that, Manny Pacquiao was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be back in April." I did a video on it, bro. Then now all of a sudden he's gonna do an interview, and we're surprised. I'm not surprised. He already said he's coming back. Shit, we should have been surprised about this months ago if that's the case. We should have been surprised back then. I don't know, it's too soon or blah 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 yada yada. We should have had that conversation then. But there's a lot of people that are now like, yeah, he's coming back. Well, he did say he's coming back months ago. He did say this. He did say he's not retiring. He had a couple of broken teeth, and that's it. And some scrapes and some bumps and bruises. He don't got no broken bones, no nothing like that. he's coming back. Where, oh, it was such a horrific accident. It was so bad, and it was so this, and it was so that. Like, bro, okay, dude. If I'm in a fucking plane crash and I get a couple of broken teeth and some bumps and bruises, yeah, the plane crash was fucked up. But I got a couple of broken teeth and some bumps and bruises. So what, you gonna be seeing me every day like, oh man, BFTB was in a plane crash, man. It's so bad. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna come back. I don't know if BFTB is gonna be doing his live streams ever again. Nigga, I got a couple of broken teeth and some bumps and bruises. I will be back. What part are motherfuckers not understanding? Oh man, I don't know. Damn, Arrow might never come back, bro. That car accident was horrific. That was so bad. He might retire. Bro, what the fuck is going on right now, man? I'm sitting back like, I hear everybody. Man, I hear y'all, bro. I hear what everybody's saying. But I also hear what Arrow said when he said he'll be back in March.
Don't forget about them bitch ass niggas posting that mugshot too, bro.
Yeah, posting all that weird ass shit. Just let me post all this weird ass shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Listen, dude, the only reason why that they post all that nonsense, the only reason why that they do that is because Errol Spence is the top guy in the welterweight division. If he was not the top guy, if Errol Spence was Sean Porter, no shade to Sean, but if he was Sean Porter, nobody would care. Okay, shit, Sean said he'll be back in a couple months, some broken teeth. All right, well, prayers to Sean, and then that'd be it. Wouldn't nobody talk about nothing no more. That'd just be it. Period. They wouldn't say a fucking word about nothing. But only because Errol Spence is the top guy. He is the top guy, and they want to see him lose at all costs. They will do and say anything to shit on this man. Do and say anything, bro. That's what they do with the top guys. That's what they do. Look at Canelo, just a little bit off of it. But because people say Canelo's that top guy. When Canelo did his clenbuterol shit, how long did that last? A month? Didn't nobody care right after that. Nobody gave a fuck. This nigga was out in a few months fighting Golovkin in a rematch. Didn't nobody give a fuck? But this man got some broken teeth and some bumps and bruises. They're posting mugshot. Well, where was the post of Canelo popping dirty for clenbuterol? Where was that post at? Hey, didn't nobody give a fuck, bro. Nobody cared. Nobody. Don't nobody give a fuck at all. And if Bud didn't come out and say prayers up to him, I wish that man well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about him. Let him get. If Bud would have came out and said something negative about him, it would have been everywhere. They'd still be talking about it. Still, right now, be talking about it. Just because they have a reason to hate on Errol. They are these fake ass Bud Crawford fans. They're not real. These fake ass Bud Crawford fans coming out here talking about Errol. I want to fight Errol. We'll fight Bud. You're not an Errol Spence fan. I mean a Bud Crawford fan. You're not. You're not. You should so Bud should thank Errol because Bud got Errol Spence haters. They're not Bud fans. Period.
Already, man. L5, I'm gonna come to you, man. What's your thoughts as it relates to this fight, man? What do you see this fight doing in numbers wise, man, tomorrow, man? They saying Errol Spence gonna do an interview, man. Do you see this fight doing 3 million to 4 million views on Fox regular TV?
I can't call it either way. Thanks for coming through too, BFTV. But I can't call it either way. Like I'm not like savvy like as far as like indicating what a fight numbers would do. The only thing I will say though, or what gives me a little bit of trepidation, is that it's going against the Rams playing the 49ers tomorrow, because tomorrow's the first day of Saturday football for the NFL season. Like this is when they start initiating football on Saturdays. So you're gonna have a 1 o'clock game, 4 o'clock game, and the 8 o'clock game, which is the Niners against the Rams. So I think there will be an uptick if it's true that Errol Spence will give his first formal interview after this after the accident. I think it'll be even better if they actually put kind of like a solid thing in there, he's coming through for sure tomorrow with this interview on PBC or on Fox. But as far as what the numbers will do, I'm not sure. It has been promoted well. Um, like in the time that I've been seeing, like where they riveted up the promotion for the fight, like in the last month or so. But I don't want to put like my claim down as to like what they'll do numbers wise like tomorrow. I'm just happy they're fighting, and I do agree with a lot of BFTV's takes as far as the tactical aspects of the fight.
2.5 million. 2.5 million.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna say if it don't crack 2 million, man, I don't think that was a good look because it's been promoted hella good. They had multiple content. Y'all go subscribe to the homie Supreme Beast Boxing Talk right now though, man. I got like 40 people in, so man, y'all go subscribe to the homie, man. Let's get the homie up, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro putting out good content over there, man. Salute to my homie Supreme Beast Boxing Talk Cadillac Red. That's the homie, man. You understand me? DMV boxing all day. But yeah, man. I think this fight gonna do on a good foot. I think it'll crack 3 million, man. But if it don't do 2 million, yeah, that's not a good look, man. All right, fella, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you take it home, man. Cause 78 finna go live, man. 7 o'clock, man. My time has come to an end. So, all right, fella, go ahead and give me your last and your thoughts about it, man. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, bro.
Indeed. Yeah, I agree with pretty much the whole panel. I think we all are pretty much in unison when it comes to with the numbers. It's probably going to be in and around 2.5 to 3 million in the dig. This fight has been promoted well, um, so that's what should be expected. You know what I mean? 4 million is a little, um, I would say, reaching. If it was a deeper undercard, that would be a possibility. But, but that's not the realism right now. The undercard is kind of whack. Bunch of showcase fights. You know what I mean? Effie job was nice to see, but this is not a step up fight for him. It's definitely a showcase. So with that being said, I think 2.5, 3 million is a respectable number considering the paltry numbers. 1.6 by Bud Crawford was actually under the 1.7 from the Spence Porter. Um, was it the I think it was some type of bio series or a documentary of something leading up to the fight, but nonetheless, that that little hour portion outdid Bud's fight alone. So yeah, 2.5 to 3 million. With that being said, salute to the whole panel that came through. Big up to the grave digger, you know what I mean, for coming through and you know what I mean, giving us some more of his great cooking. You know, dig. Salute to El Foul Player. And of course, my guy, Stay Ready Boxing TV. And the host with the most, 503 Lion. And myself, it's your favorite, get your most hated all fella. Salute to the whole LDBC. Salute to the Journal, 78 Sports TV. And I'm Gizon.
Yeah, man. L5, let me get some last words from you, bro.
Thanks for my fine panel, my man B Mac, my man Up North Odd Fella, who gave us a little bit of a historic moment prior to the Eminem freestyle. He was actually doing a world premiere voice, like that was pretty dope. We're breaking new ground here with on my man 503 show, man. And as always, to my host 503, thanks for letting me on, man. I always have a good time, like chilling with y'all, like chopping it up and learning. Subscribe to my man 503, my man Up North Odd, my man Stay Ready, Reggie Owens, Boxing Talk and more, Lowe's Dawkins, the Pimpin', Supreme Beast, who came through in the tail end. Like, make sure you subscribe to these channels that are on the come up and that are contributing fine content. With that, I'm out. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Peace.
Houston Hard here to Stay Ready, man. Can you take us on, man? Go on, close us out, bro. You can give me your last Stay Ready, if you do.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty work. Shout out to the mighty LDC, Lions Den Box community. If you didn't know, now you know, man. Appreciate you sending me that link, bro. Uh, Shout out to everybody on the panel. It's gonna be a great show tonight. It's gonna be a great. Make sure y'all tune in to 78. Ready for the fight tomorrow. Y'all already know it's gonna there's gonna be an amazing fight. I'm calling it fight of the year. I'm calling it. I don't think it's gonna be no fuckery tomorrow. We're not in Brooklyn. Nothing against you L5 players. It's something about Brooklyn and the Charlotte brothers. Don't know what it is, but it's something about it. But man, shout out to you guys. I appreciate it, man. And y'all be looking out. We got an interview coming this Tuesday with Tremaine Edger Williams, me and 503 with the ringside views. And Merry Christmas. Appreciate it, little bro. And y'all ain't got to get ready if you stay ready.
Already, man. Yeah, man. Much love to everybody that came through today, fucking with me, man. Hard fella, man, my bro, man, my co-host with the most, man. Stay ready. Houston Hard Hitter, my bro, man. L5, Brooklyn, East Coast, man. Legendary Top Cats. Fell through Houston Hard Hitter, you understand me, man. BFTB, the Grave Digger, my bro, always show me love, man. Much love to the Grave Digger, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow. It's like I say, man. If Stay Ready don't go live, I'm gonna go live after the Tony Harrison and Mel fight, man. And we gonna kick shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna break this shit down. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that, man. Y'all be sure to go over to 78 and you know what I'm saying, and talk that good boxing, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. 1-4 for the Houston Hard Hitters, and it's just like that, man. Peace. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the homie too, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. You understand me? And it's just like that, man. H time for real.